The Jets fantasy draft franchise is going to be starting here against Portland this week. We've already done the recruiting. Let's take a look at the conference standings. Honestly, I have no idea. We're just coming back. Number 2. We have the better record. What is determining this? Honestly, not sure. Really not sure what's determining this right now. I don't know who we lost to. Maybe that's what it is. But another important game here then, if we want to extend ourselves. So let's take a look at their roster. Portland is the opponent. Quarterback, Adam Madison. He's a senior. Running back, Tony Ring. Woolen Topa Greenwell Jr. Hatcher the third. Warner, Hook, Bradley, Savreda, Harvey, Everett, Helton, Devian B, Sparks the second, Luther and Grimes, Gilly, Boot, Justice, Khan, Falk, and Beasley. If we can get a win here, it's really going to help us out. Let's take a look at the schedule, because again, honestly, I have no idea who we have left on the schedule. So we beat Boise State, we lost to Virginia by 3. So it looks like a lot of our games are pretty close so far. This is a away game. A lot of our early games were home games. And this is probably going to be a tough slate. 2 ranked teams away is not ideal, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, Portland, you're the opponents here. Let's go with the away option 3. Let's go with their home alternate. I like those. No, that is not a real team. From the community. Don't know what that is.
Hello everyone and welcome. We are surrounded by
Oh, maybe certain amount of games made from the community board. Alright, we are in the Dire Wolves' home in Portland. Both these teams have the same record.
Didn't find any
crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be
stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy. And when you got this guy, you ride this guy.
And you get the pass off here. Loss of 3 taken down by Saints.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14.
Pressure inside. They'll dump it off to their back again. Just a gain of 2. 3rd and 11. Can the defense come up with a 3 and out?
From the gun, wants to pass.
Pressure inside. He's hit as he threw there. Broken up there by Marable.
take a shot.
4th and 11, punt team coming out.
Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this
Ooh,
punt.
punter got it there.
Just like that, they'll
We'll
have to
begin
give it
at the
up.
50-yard line.
Bearcats is called for and made just shy of midfield.
Cale Woodburn, 418 on the season, only 2 rushing touchdowns.
And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite
Handoff.
running back.
Cuts it outside, a gain of 3 on the play.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
And Evanson will keep it, flips it out to Crispin, who will have inches short of the first down.
Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Woodburn in the backfield will take the direct snap for a first down. Inside the 30 at the 29. The stadium pulse is very high. We're not making a kick from here. Blitz sent. Crispin with the catch. He'll get 1. Second down and 9.
Back to pass. It's Evanson.
Pass short. Grover. First down at the 19. Inside the red zone here. We should be able to make a kick. Should be in the keyword there. Bootleg here. Evanson's on the move. He'll have the first down touchdown. Evanson with a rushing touchdown to start this game.
Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
We need to quiet this crowd as fast as we can.
The first play you have to play. You have to play the second play and the third play because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then the next thing you know, you look up and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
Big play there for Evanson. We'll see if the defense can keep up the good work.
Lining up to tack one more
They had a great performance against TCU last week.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0
The extra
to start
point
this one.
is good.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll take the return, trying to get better field
We'll go
position.
out to the 12 this time. And we'll stop taking that out.
Productive play on first down. He's gonna pass.
Pass over the middle. Cox. Gain of 9 for Hatcher.
If you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time.
And off inside. First down. Got past Jew there. Newsom finishes it off.
Until he gets the first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion.
And a little wide receiver screen. There's Sanks gets there. Goodwin helps him out.
By that defense, just a short pickup. After a good pickup on the run, it's second
Gain
down.
of 4 on the play.
He's looking to throw.
Pass caught wide open over the middle, and he's taken down Marable and Coleman there. 3rd down and 1. Audible from their quarterback. Pass caught on the crossing pattern. Gain to the 46. Madison playing well so far.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
Handoff going inside. Hugo Sanchez and Hammond there. Tackle after a gain of 3.
Exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
On 2nd down,
Pass caught. Curl first down.
Tackle is made after
Number 1 receiver there, getting them beyond the 50-yard line.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the
Pass caught over the middle. Gain of 7. Coleman, the initial defender there, can't jar it free.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this
Pass caught on the slant, first down. They're moving the ball very well on this drive. Don't think we've gotten a single negative play yet. Pass batted down. Great play there by Bynum. Second and 10 at the 34-yard line. And they'll swing it out as the running back would have got destroyed. The William picks up 4, 3rd and 6. And the screen gets set up, first down. Barely.
But he got past the line to gain. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense.
And the pass swung out of here. Picks up 6, make it 5. Butler helping there on the tackle. They're moving the ball into the red zone now. Pass again, these screens are really effective one here. Gain of 2.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And they decide to trot out the kicker.
Hammond on the loss of 2 gives us an opportunity here. They make a field goal. So we give up a big drive, but they end with just 3. Hammond, the one who gave us this opportunity. Their fans are happy about it though, which is not what we want. We want them to be very, very sad. Woodburn returning it to the 21-yard line.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive really productive, David.
And off Woodburn inside, first down. He's already up to 24.
They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect him to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if
and
they could
play action here. He'll fire deep down the field off the mark. Slightly overthrown to whoever was his intended receiver.
Dropping back, it's Evanson.
Pass caught Grover. He's down beyond the 50 to the 44. Another big play to Grover. He's developed well. Hand off, and he can't quite get a block, but he'll pick up 4. It's Woodburn. And off the pen, and he'll have 3. 3rd down and 3. We're not in field goal range here.
Looking to throw for it.
Pass outside. Anderson's got it. First down.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the
and
back.
Off inside. It's Woodburn. And he's down to the 16.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
And Evanson taking off again, sliding down inches short of the 1st down. The post going up for Summers in there. And off inside, Woodburn, touchdown. Number 3 on the day. Or on the season. On the day. Touchdown, Woodburn. He deserves to make it into the NFL, but will he?
Slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was
So touchdown number 2 here for this offense. We're nearing the end of the 1st quarter.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the run from inside his own 5.
Going out
And the
to
returner
12.
is stopped. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw on first down
Play
off the play fake.
action.
Oh, he's ready
Pass
to
going
take a
outside,
shot.
open man, down to the 46.
And they'll do more
Huge
than
play
move the
there.
chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And they got a receiver coming across. Play action. Here's Allen Jew.
And it's
He'll throw it
incomplete. He was
away. I thought he
miles
batted
high and
it,
wide on that one.
but it was just
This
wobbly
offense has a second
outside.
down play.
2nd and 10 from the 46. Blitz sent, picked up, leaves an open man.
He's there to make the stop
Taken
and the
down by
damage has been
Bynum, but
done
that's
as
a
they pick
first
up the
down at the
on the
40.
throwing catch.
Second quarter to begin here.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Back to the air one more time.
Pass over the middle. Gain of 8
Well,
on
he
the
was putting
play.
up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Well, that's great.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Receiver in motion, and the blitz is here. Oh my. I think that was Nick Davis or Butler that could have picked that off.
Coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going.
And off inside, Hammond's got him. No gain, they're going for it. 4th down and 2, big play for the defense here. He has time, he's going down. Butler with a sack and the turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make
Garrison
a play. Who
Butler,
cares
the
about throwing the
senior,
ball?
also
It's 4th
trying to
down
make it to the
anyways, but couldn't
NFL.
find anybody to get the ball
Gets
off.
the
Defense
sack
surrounds
here.
him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Down, 1st down at the 39. Woodburn, not a lot of room here. Took it a little too wide in my opinion. Gain of 1
They'll
on the
run this
play.
play from the pistol. The give to
And
the
off
back.
inside,
And the
Woodburn,
defense
only
knows
one
him
more
under
here.
after a very short
3rd
gain.
and 8.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Back to throw, it's Evanson.
Evanson over the middle, nearly intercepted. He wanted Reader there, and the punt team will come out instead.
Gets off his first one of the day.
Bad
He was called on
kick.
5 times in the victory last week.
They'll begin at the 41-yard line.
Just outside the 40-yard line. A 1st down for the offense.
Pass dumped outside, he has the blocks.
And he'll run
Gain of
across the
9,
sidelines
it's
after the
Topa.
good gain. Quick tempo here for the offense.
They're at the 50-yard line.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand.
And they'll dump this outside. 1st down.
Knockdown after a short gain,
Jaquan
but enough to
Saints
move
making
those
the
chains.
tackle.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
He was not fooled on that one. You know,
Good
a lot of
play
times
for
you want to buy
Washington
space, and
Lions.
you throw this route really when it's off cover. If you can tell the
Green
quarterback is up,
cut.
ready to come, pounce on that
Gain of
screen.
5 on the play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
3rd down and 7.
On 3rd and
Play
long,
action.
trying to have a big completion here.
No one coming for the defense. Hit by Coleman, but he hangs on for the 1st down.
down.
They gotta
Third down, a lot of times
stay
it
there in
comes down
field
to not
range.
necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust
And have a
most.
first down.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys
And
and the Joes.
he's going down.
More time to
Butler
throw. Quarterback is sacked at
and
the
Newsom
35.
combined for the sack there.
They're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range.
2nd and 17.
He's looking to throw.
No pressure until now. Butler again. His 3rd sack, well, 2nd and a half sack of the
Well, that's their
game.
3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And whatever
Great
they
play
did
there
on
for
1st and
Butler.
2nd down, don't do that
Can we
anymore.
keep
3rd
them
and
out
very long
of
coming
field
up.
goal range or even out of touchdown range?
Pocket starts to
Hugo
collapse.
Sanchez near
Nice job
him
by the
there.
defense. They're mixing up
Should
their
get a
look.
punt
They're
here. They're
3rd
going
and
to try
long
a
in
field goal,
range. They
actually.
go zone coverage, so everybody on the back
His
end has
home,
the eye
that
on the
makes
quarterback,
sense.
and they're able to break on the
Should
ball,
be able to
force
hit
the
this.
incompletion.
They
The
do.
uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Great kicker there.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Alright. So they hit 3 there. They'll bring it back down to a 1-score game.
Last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather.
And that'll be
And
a
they thought about it,
touchback.
returned and thought better of it.
Getting
Bring
here
it
at the
out to
25-yard line.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more
Getting
productive
off
this time
here.
around.
Woodburn going outside. Gain of 4. They're playing him well.
They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective
Getting off
breath.
inside
Start
again.
playing like a
Woodburn
unit on this drive.
taking down a yard shy of the first down. Gain of 5 on the play.
34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
Hand off, and he's not going to get there. Loss of 1 on the play. Punt team coming out. Not good here. Back-to-back 3 and outs. We know our punter ain't going to get it far.
Not going to get a chance to field
Down to the 39. The
The
defense had a great performance. Has to come out again. Pass caught. Down inside field goal range already. Big play. First down beyond the 50 on the opening play of the drive.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game.
Hand
They are
off.
featuring
Going
him and finding him.
inside. No gain on the play.
And that is not happening. On 2nd down, just keeps firing.
Pass caught. Gain of 6 on the
He's
play.
brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first
Bynum
down.
can't prevent the catch. 3rd down and 4. We know they're in field goal range.
Motion from the offense. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Pressure coming. Butler's got him again, but he's in field goal range. Couldn't get the sack.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today.
And that's a 3rd one. We cannot go 3 and out again. The defense is playing way too good to sell this game right now. Oh, he almost missed that.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to
Only
put it
up
away.
5 now. We need to put up some points.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Just
Here
under
comes the
5
Cincinnati
minutes left to
offense back
play
on
in
the
this
field.
half.
They missed an opportunity to
And
extend
off
this lead the last
outside,
time they had it,
and a
Jesse.
gain of
Yeah, they got to be
3.
able to regain that momentum,
We
right? Go
need
back
to
to what
rely
was
on the
working
passing game a
earlier
little
on
bit
in this
more on
one.
this
And
drive,
to me,
I
that
think.
starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely
And
agree.
off
Being the more physical
inside,
team, but
and
understanding the
Woodburn's going to
situation
lose a
you're in,
yard.
you're
3rd and
still
8.
winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Moving out of the
Under
pocket.
pressure, first down, Evanson. Oh my, down to the 40. What a run.
Always ordered an explosive play to the 40.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got
And
chasing.
off inside, Woodburn just not having a very good day.
They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Pass dump short. Grover has 3. 3rd and 6, we're not in field goal range yet.
Back to throw, it's Evanson.
Screen cut. And Crispin will have a first down to the 23. Evanson's over 2,000 now on the year. Getting it here on this screen to Crispin.
The Bearcats are on the move.
Handoff going outside, and Woodburn stiff-arming defenders, gain of 6 to the 17 in the red zone as we hit the 2-minute warning.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down.
He had Perkins, and instead he passed to Anderson. He's covered very well.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now
3rd down and 4. Pass over the middle, caught Anderson to the 2.
Badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They've been great on 3rd down. Now
We get into the end zone here. And off early to Woodburn, he'll lose a yard. Below a minute left to play now.
And the defense stopped him again on 2nd and goal.
And Evanson, touchdown number 2 on the ground.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
All right. The question now, can the defense hold on here?
Running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We've only given up field goals to this point. Evanson is playing great.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point,
21-9 Cincinnati.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and
44 seconds, they'll begin here at the 23.
These Aggies got to be thrilled.
Pass dumped short, getting out of bounds after a gain of 3 to the 26. They have all 3 timeouts, plenty of time. Pass over the middle is caught. Down to the 50-yard line. Timeout for Portland. 34 seconds left.
He's looking to throw it.
Pass dumped short, gain of 3, I think. Timeout again for Portland. They're nearing field goal range if they're not in it already. Which is a crazy statement. Pass caught over the middle, that secures field goal range. 10 seconds left. Can we hold them to just 3 here? Pass caught. Final timeout with 1 second left. Field goal team to come out again.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board.
Clearly gonna make this.
Never a
Alright, taking it to half, up 9 is Cincinnati. I think we get ball at half as well.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway.
Not much here today for Woodburn so far, but we need to have a bit more better blocking, I think.
Moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
Showing a highlight for each team, it looks like. Alright, we're about to get started here in the second half. And I am right, we get ball at half, we need to set the tone. They'll force us to return it. We get out to the 21.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys
again,
around.
Woodburn chopped down for a loss of 1. Just not getting the blocks that he needs. 3rd and 7.
And you're pounding the rock. Like, I gotta physically rise to this
challenge. And the sack here. Horrible drive. 3 and out for Cincinnati. Those defensive ends got right off.
In that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half.
Antoine Sparks the second.
Really nice answer by this defense.
Just outside linebacker, actually. It may have been a blitz, but I think it was just straight up the 2 outside rushers. Decent punt here, getting out to the 40. Beginning their drive here at the 42-yard line. They can get into the end zone. It's not going to be looking good for Cincinnati with these 3 and out drives. And Marable, the first one there. Just a gain of 2 on their opening run. Changing the play now is their quarterback. Little swing pass here. He got off the edge. Warren picks up 3. Saints on the tackle. I thought we were going to get him in the backfield, but he had the speed to get beyond it. 3rd and 5. Can we get a 3 and out? Jew spinning off the tackle, but Stockton and Marable give up the play there to the 38. Field goal range once again, but they're going to be looking for more here.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy.
Pass dumped outside. He'll make the. That's a really good play there. Madison throwing the first down there. Very bad choice by the defender on which way to go on that. Hard to make though. 1st and 10. Dumping short. Gain of 12. They're at the 12-yard line now. Take the jet sweep, hand it off inside. Pick up a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 now. Defense kind of struggling here. And that might be a touchdown. It's not, but it's a first down to the 1.
The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
1st and goal at the 1 and touchdown Madison.
And he's into the end zone.
So they take advantage of the 3 and out and get a touchdown.
How a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like
They'll take their extra point. They'll need a 3 or a field goal to take the lead now. Not good there.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
And the kick going deep here.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out there.
And Woodburn taken down at the 13.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the
Not
field.
great here. Evans flips it out to Woodburn, who will pick up 9. He's up to 80, but he is just not getting big runs. And off inside, and again, Woodburn losing a yard here. 3rd down and 2 now.
Backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum.
Pass swung outside. 1st down. Let's see who made the catch there.
And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of
I
downs.
think it was Mumfrey.
The give to the
Hand
tailback.
off. And again, Woodburn's going backwards. Loss of 3. We have to start throwing.
Disaster now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield.
Going pass here. Dumping it short. Turning upfield. Grover picks up 9. 3rd down and 4.
3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
Pass caught on the slant. Perkins 1st down.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on 1st
Pass
down.
over the middle.
And this will be
Incomplete for
incomplete. A
Witherspoon.
big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. This time they'll go
Handoff
for running
goes
game.
inside,
You wanna
and
make
I
sure to
think that's
maximize those
Reader
types of runs, and he
picking
gets
up
out to the
4.
41. Ball is at the
Maybe it
41
was
as this defense tries
Woodburn
to
there.
force the punt on
3rd down and 6. Pass caught on the sideline. Witherspoon to the 48. Getting beyond the 50 for the first time this half. And off Woodburn has a couple of blockers there. He'll pick up 7. Anderson could have a good opportunity if this is a pass. Play action, bootleg. No one's open. He tried to run it. He succeeds. Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd and 2.
This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40.
And off inside, Woodburn has the 1st down to the 28-yard line.
Running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Running back goes in motion.
Penn in motion, pass dumped here, and Crispin out to the 15. Good drive here so far. Handoff will be chopped down, loss of 2. Where is Woodburn? Hopefully he's alright. Pass here, and he'll loft it over the middle. Incomplete to Anderson. 3rd and 12. Not great there. Pass dumped short. Perkins picks up a gain of 6 or 5. The field goal team coming out. And he missed it.
No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
He doinked it.
First down for this
So
offense.
now Portland taking over, down just 2 points.
Looking to move it through the air.
Pass caught. Gain of 7. He coughed it up.
Defense coming up with a
Huge dive there for Goodwin to recover that fumble. I don't know who knocked it free. Show me the replay, please. I need to know. Doesn't look like they intend to tell me. Kevin Newsom is the one who jarred it free.
The Bearcat offense
So we'll
ready to
take
go back
over
to
here
work.
at the
You wanna
26.
talk
We
about
fail
taking
on
the
our
wind
last
out of your
drive.
sails.
but he is a bit of momentum here.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers.
And this is the second time I'm not seeing Woodburn out there. Gain of 2. He might be hurt.
Don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just
Pass caught over the middle. Witherspoon. First down to the 14-yard line. Again, no Woodburn. Not a good sign. Alright, third quarter has ended. We want a touchdown. Can we get it?
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play.
I feel like I messed
You
up.
might as well start here in the
Maybe I
fourth
didn't
quarter.
take him out
Looking for
enough.
room, it's Penn.
Penn just to gain over 1. We're not going to be going anywhere if they're the Packs. There's Woodburn. He's alright. We'll get the handoff here, and does not look very explosive on the play, getting over 100. 3rd and 6 at the 10. We need this first down. Grover, Woodburn, anyone here?
Going for 6.
Touchdown! It's Parkins.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
So we reestablished the 2-score lead with that touchdown right at the edge of the touchdown.
Step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put
So the
touchdowns on the
fumble
board.
goes
The
for
offense
6
took care
the
of
other way with the touchdown pass.
One more onto that lead.
Back up 9 if we can make this.
And the extra
We
point
do.
is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th.
Still plenty of time for Portland to come back though.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas.
But that
Let's
penalty
show you
is a
what's
big
going down.
mistake, or that fumble a big mistake for them.
Pick up the pace, but
And
this
they'll
one is
start at the
far from over.
15. Let's see where that crowd noise is at.
I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
I'm not really seeing it right now.
Trailing by 12 to Nevada.
Pass dumped here, and that wide receiver screen will go for 5.
Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing
And
right
Butler
now.
getting
You gotta put
pressure
some points
inside.
up.
He'll
This
have
is
to
what
throw
all
this
the
away.
guys need to be putting
Probably
together
smart
for
there.
So
3rd and medium here.
You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion.
Play action. Blitzen, and the pass is intercepted deep.
It's picked off.
Marable with the pick. Stockton had his hands on it. He batted it to his fellow player.
Looks as if we have
If
an
we can
injury
get a
on that
touchdown
last play.
here,
We'll
this could
take a
be
break to
really
check it out.
big.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back
Starting
on the
at the
field.
42-yard line.
They'll come out on this drive and
Pressure
run it.
coming. He'll dump it short. Perkins, 1 yard shy of the first down.
9 on first down.
Gain
Real
of
second
9
down.
on the crossing route. And Evans wants to keep it. He has the blocks. Down to the
That is
13.
exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Pass, touchdown, Anderson. Bearcats in a good position here. Do we go for 2? What's the score difference right now? If we're up 9, touchdown will put us up 16.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw.
If we take the extra point, it'll put us up 17 if we get the 2. Pass dumped, Grover gets in there, and that's a 17-point lead now for Cincinnati. They'll need to score a touchdown in every 3 minutes. Well, touchdown in 2 minutes, and then field goal in that 3rd minute. Definitely possible here in college football. Pass over the middle, tight coverage there, but he'll have the first down.
This is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone
Montague
coverage,
there
just
with the
keep ball
tackle.
in front of you. keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football.
Blitz sent, pass caught over the middle, Marable with the tackle.
He gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Fast motion from the offense. Holds it on the bootleg fake.
And the screen not set up. The intended receiver went the wrong way, it looks like. 2nd and 10.
He's looking to throw.
Pass going deep. Caught. Stuck in. Makes the tackle there, but not after a big play is made to the 31. Don't know who 31 is there. Not up to date on my list. Actually, it's Coleman. I'm a fool. Only 1 minute down from our touchdown, and that's a touchdown of their own. That's not a good play there for Bynum. But a great play for Portland. If we could get one more touchdown, the game will be over, but they're in a good position at the moment, considering they're at home.
It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll make the extra points. They're down just 10 here. Can we extend it back to 17 on this drive? It's going to be hard as they put it out of the back of the end zone. We begin here at the 25, not 75. Pass outside. Caught Anderson. First down to the 41. Good play of unknown numbers there. And off inside. Woodburn injured there. That's not what I want to see. That's on me. Injury on Woodburn. Hopefully he's alright.
Scanning the field, it's Evanson.
Play action will dump this short. Grover can't keep his feet in. 3rd down and 5 now without our primary player. Hand off inside. Penn has the first down.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Bearcats are marching down the field.
Probably won't be seeing Woodburn for the rest of the day. And it's probably a good thing. Handoff going outside. It's Penn, 2nd and inches. Here down to the 37-yard line.
Wide receiver shows motion.
And we'll hand it off again to Penn. Taking a lot of time off the clock. We're at the 33. Obviously, we can't make it from here. Except for the fact that the stadium pulse is low. Pass caught. Perkins is going to lose a yard. Pulse getting a bit louder here. Penn in motion. Pass over the middle. Caught. Anderson. Gains 9 on the play. The pulse is high. We're not making a field goal from here. Pass over the middle off the mark. 4th and 2. We're going to go for it. Very smart. Hand off. Penn. First down. Barely, but he got it. If we can take it to the 2-minute warning, we'll be in a good position. That stadium pulse is low. Dumping it short. Penn over the middle. Picks up 6. Into the red zone now. Not sure why the pulse goes up when they give up a solid play, but I also have watched a college game and their fans are fairly delusional sometimes. Gain of 3. They'll be like, oh my, a gain of 2. Holy. But then they'll be like, a gain of 6. No. So weird. Pass caught by Grover. He'll be short. We're going for it again as we hit the 2-minute warning. Probably not a bad call to do this here. Anderson's open, he'll drop it. A minute 56 now for Portland. They'll have to start here at the 13 and get 2 scores. Solid start of 6 yards over the middle. Did they just use a timeout? Oh, they're cooked. They just ended themselves.
He's looking to throw.
Pass off the mark here, 3rd and 4.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short.
Pass caught on the sideline, but he... Okay, they do say he's out of bounds. 1:43 left to go at the 32-yard line.
He wants to throw.
Pressure inside from Jew, now outside from Butler, he'll throw it away. That O-line did a very good job. But they also took a lot of time off the clock on that play. Pass caught, 1st down. Down to the 43, but not a lot of... Did they use another timeout? What happened there? Okay, the clock is right. Oh yeah, that's right. 1st down's ending the clock. Or stop the clock temporarily. Pass caught, 1st down to the 39. Make it the 41, I mean. Until a certain player gets there, that clock is not running. Pressure coming, it's Butler. Intercepted. It's Goodwin. That game is over. Cincinnati sealing the win.
Nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go
Willie Goodwin
smart on offense,
gets the game-ending interception here. Really good coverage there. And off inside, and Penn is going to get nothing there.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
And off Penn picks up 3. Final timeout off the board for Portland. Just 1 minute here. I'd just run it, even if you don't get the 1st down. They only have 20 seconds. But the pass caught by Anderson. The game is over and Anderson is injured. No! Oh, I should have pulled the starters.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality
No.
here as they are ready to snap it in
Our
victory.
2 legends we want to make into the NFL are going down this week. Very important players.
And that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over.
I'm very
This game wasn't
nervous
for the national
now.
championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David.
Great game for Evanson, but can he keep it up with his 2 top players out next week? I don't know. We'll have to take a look at how that injuries affected them. Good win, but at what cost? 404, that's Madison, huh? Let's go to Cincinnati. 211 and 2 touchdowns in the air. Not the greatest passing day today. 104 and a touchdown for Woodburn, who is injured. Oh, man. Penn had 31, 77 and 2 touchdowns for Evanson. 10 for Crispin. 76 for Anderson, also injured. 48 for Grover. 34 and a touchdown for Perkins. 26 for Crispin. 21 for Witherspoon. Gain of 6 for Penn. Defensively, 2.5 sacks for Butler, half a sack for Newsome. Interceptions for Goodwin and Marable. Had the forced fumble by Newsome, recovered by Goodwin. Alright, let's return to the hub and check on that injury report after we advance. Very nervous. We're in 85th place here. Garrison Butler is the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. And he's also the National Defensive Player of the Week. Take a look here, and I need to see where I can find that injury report. Injury reports. Woodburn is out for the season with a dislocated ankle. Oh no. Right at the end. Eight weeks in week 8. What does this mean? How many... Take a look at the schedule. When would he actually return? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He might not even be back for the conference championship. He's legitimately out for the season, and that may cost him. He may not be able... I mean, where do you look at your team's health? Alright, here's the injury report. Not in there. Honestly confused where this would be at. Where do you see the wear and tear? Do you legit have to go into each player and check? How do you look into each player? Clearly it's not the depth chart. View roster. There's so much I forgot about this game. Risk of injury a little low. Let's go to set him as a captain. Oh man, that really sucks. Woodburn's season is over. Check on recruiting here. We're about to get a commit from Jamie Spann. Losing ground on Litton, but I'm not too worried about it. Morton here, good spot. Same thing for Dom Paul. Same thing for Alexander Cantrell. Moving into first for Jake Kidder. First place maintained for Jabari Odhiambo. Moving into third on Mabin. Be able to do a bit more this week. Schedule a visit for him in week 12, but we don't know enough. So let's go ahead and what do we have on? Oh, here we go. Throw that there, that should help. Craig Henderson, I think, was already committed, and so was Morris. We actually fall out here on Calm a lot. That's not good. Getting some points back with that, though. And schedule a visit here for him. It's gonna be our best one. Alright, and throw the 10 on there. Losing ground on Cliff Jackson, really not worried about him, he's a bust. If we want to schedule visits, this is our last. We will come back to Washington. But I think maybe it needs to be a visit if we can. We don't know what his things are, which is fine. We can schedule it later, hopefully. We're not going to schedule a visit here. We're going to just throw this at him. And throw that on there. Why not finish this out? Keep that how it is. Might want to throw some stuff on here now. Alright, not ideal the way that one ended with Woodburn being out for this season. But we're gonna end this one here. Hooray to all you Bengals fans out there. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.